Hey, Eastridge Addis family, we recognize that our church is a big family and not all of you were able to be with us for our services on Sunday, and we have a special announcement, but we want you to hear it from us.
As you know, we've been working through the book of Acts, and there's been a theme, a reoccurring theme, that has been challenging us both individually and together corporately as a family. And that theme has been one of obedience. More than 20 years ago, we responded in obedience. Our friends more recently, but a response of obedience to a calling, an invitation that Jesus has made. And in fact, for all of us as followers of Jesus, that's what we're called to. We're called to respond to him in obedience. And recently, Tasha and I have felt that God has been stirring in our hearts another invitation to something that is a little overwhelming, a little bit hard for us to wrap our hearts and heads around. But you may remember Acts chapter 8, where things were going really well in Samaria, and Philip was there enjoying the fruit of the ministry, people coming to Christ, being baptized, filled with the Spirit. An angel of the Lord appeared to him and invited him to go to the desert road on the way to Gaza. And as I preached that message, I felt like God stirred in my heart, asking us if we were willing to go to another desert road. And of course, as we've been challenged from the book of Acts, we feel like the only appropriate response is one of obedience. And so we feel like God is opening a new door of opportunity for us, inviting us to make that response. But what that means is we're going to be transitioning away from Eastridge Church Addis. We know that this is going to be difficult, heavy news for you, but what we know for certain, is that God has a good plan for this church. It's never been ours. He's just simply allowed us to be a part of the start and the launch and of leading and pastoring, loving you. And we believe that God's going to continue to lead this church into his good future. We're confident because of the amazing people that are part of this church family, the amazing leadership that he has given us in our elder board, as well as outside support, Eastridge Church USA, the Assemblies of God World Missions, Ethiopian Assemblies of God here in the country, as well as our own leaders, Pastor Eric, Pastor Kayla, and our team. And so we have great hopes, high hopes for all that God is going to continue to do. We believe that he's not finished yet.
And we just want to encourage you that we have been a church since the beginning to walk in obedience to where the Lord is leading us. Mm-hmm. And we, over the last few months, as Pastors Doug and Pastor Tasha have walked this, we believe God is leading them, and we are honored to walk with them as they follow the Lord in obedience. And we as a leadership team and an elder board just want to let you know that we are available. Pastor Doug, Pastor Tasha, they are available if you have any questions. We love Eastridge.
Yeah, we want to honor Pastor Doug and Tasha. It's been such a joy to be led and shepherded by them since the launch of this church, and we're so grateful for the investment they've made. But we are so excited for the future that the Lord has for Eastridge Addis as well. A bright future, a future with great things in store, and we hope that you'll just continue to engage with us in that future as the Lord unveils what he has.
We know that many of you are going to continue to have questions, and we want to just encourage you that if you want more information, you can go to YouTube or Facebook, Eastridge Church Addis, and you'll hear more of the details unpacked within the sermon. And then, of course, we want to just be available to you, as Pastor Kayla has already said, to sit with you, share with you, and hear your hearts, and continue to dream about the future that God has for Eastridge Addis.